Remember, you know, we yet to see. Otherwise, from Vibes Cartel, we yet to see another Jamaican who as influential as Bob Marley. Chronixx forward out with the album if you say, yo, me I take it back to the roots. Most of them reggae artists are them lazy, bro. Me not say no, you get up every day and the drop songs. Reggae music was never about like quantity. Them just pre-Chronixx album and drop asleep while them listen to it. You see, like how the big man they know better and they weren't doing better, obviously, clearly.
Chris Genius. Touchdown, place, bust down. Golly God represent.
Chris Genius, man. I will genius, boy, man. From how long, man, I do it. Yeah. You see me? When I baddest YouTuber, them when I baddest.
Tuesday blessings, my whole reason family. Wanna go on with you now. Reasoning time again. You see me? People, Chronixx dropped the album. People, Chronixx dropped the album. Long awaited. How much years now? About 8 years now. 7 to 8 years. Blood clean. Yo, that's a long. Chronixx have the people my wait. Chronixx, come on. Chronology album from 2017. Chronology is 17 in a year. And now with the 2025, I would just get another album. But people, yeah, we know say he need to take a hiatus and him forward out I explain everything with it go on. You see me? With management and family and one bag of sitting. You see me? So it is what it is. But the hiatus there, bro, Jaja. It's too long. It's too long. Before we jump into the reason and talk about the album, you know me people. I want to go so bad, I want to big up Walk and Talk birthday celebration. You see me? Which is Saturday, October 25th. And it's called Wear Where You Have. You see me? So you don't have to go look no new clothes. You see anything you're going to draw, anything you're going to suitcase, anything you're going to closet and find, just put on something. Wear Where You Have. Remember say I fear, you know? No bow down for nobody things. Wear where you have. Remember say a phone it. So anything. All if your shoes are big, brother, fear it. Just know say wear where you have. And that Walk and Talk a DVD. See me? And big up Rooksy, you know. Yeah, man, I say like Rooksy, I go over there, go burn half piece over there. You see me? And that are 2 Chelsea Avenue. And him say, yo, special guest selectors and other guest celebrities out there. You know how it thing come down already. So people, you just roll out and show no support. You understand me? I say, big up yourself, Walk and Talk. Alright. Me see that little thing you know where Jamaica Observer post. And them say, J. Adam workshop creates safe space for men through dance. What kind of safe space you not talk about? You not try to create for man through dancing. And this I say, in a society where avenues for male self-expression can be limited, a Jamaican dancer and educator is carving out a safe space for men to create freely, build community and adjust their mental health through dance. Like really and truly, like this now sit well with me. You know? What kind of safe space men need? What kind of safe space you not try to create for men, boy, dancing and bumbo club as well? Yo, you say we real men, just give me a bar. Just give me a bar with a flat screen TV. Maybe a 65, maybe a 75-inch TV. Or even bigger. Sports on a Saturday. Our real friends. And we can kick back, watch some football. Our reason. What kind of safe space you not talk about and create through dancing? Eh? And then something you look like some ballerina business. Look on this one around this saying how about the bumbuckler? Yo, this this look too fishy and this sound too fishy. Wanna move with that. So a few days ago I asked a question. Without Bob Marley, would reggae still have become a global force? And 44% say yes and 56% say no. In the comment section, you have the person that say, probably Peter Touch would have been the greatest if Bob Marley didn't exist. It wouldn't be this impactful. It would be global, but not this influential. Bob took it to a different realm that can't be surpassed by anyone. Bob's music will live on until the Lord's return. The next person I say, yes, I think the influence of Bob overshadow a lot of great artists. So much other artists have the potential. Garnex still could have pushed reggae too. Sadly, he died so young. If there was no Bob, automatically Dennis Brown would have been king. I was just listening to some tracks on the Diwali rhythm. Boy, oh boy, I miss those days. You used to have multiple artists singing on the same rhythm. Those days was different. Me never asked that question there. Me asked about Bob Marley and reggae music. How you gonna Diwali rhythm? Jaja. Wasn't Jimmy Cliff a global superstar before Bob? That's a question the person they asks. And regardless of the global superstar, remember, influence. Influence. Remember, you know, we yet to see. Otherwise, from Vibes Cartel, we yet to see another Jamaican who as influential as Bob Marley. Remember good. Remember good. Peter Touch wrote most of the songs Bob Marley sang, so yes, reggae would still be big. The question wasn't if reggae would still be big. We are talking about a global force. The global force that we are talking about. But anyway, my people, what you can do, jump in the comment section and tell me what you think. Without Bob Marley, would reggae still have become a global force? Comment section, share your opinion on that one day. You understand me? I say, which I would know. Alright, right, that's all. Chronixx. So Chronixx dropped the album, the long-awaited album. I know, so one time people in that thing say, yo, like if Chronixx done with music for good at such a young age, because the last album with Chronixx did it in his 20s. You understand? Chronixx did it in about his mid-20s, them way, say. You get to me, I say, maybe about 25, them way there, yeah? So the album is named Exile. And it have 17 tracks. You see me? And people, me nah lie you know. Me listen to the album, me talk from track 1 to track 17. Me listen to the album. And yo, the album give me a vibe. It a give me a Bob Marley vibe. And on the notice, when the album name Exile, the context, like, my meaning, like how me interpret that, the context when you use it, you know, I like return and retreat. So him basically I say, yo, him a go back. Like the hiatus when take, him not just forward out with no regular reggae music where everybody I don't know. Chronixx forward out with the album and say, yo, me I take it back to the roots. Because guess what? Be a madness a go on, bro. I'm forward and I talk say, yo, the reggae artists them lazy. The reggae artists them lazy because nothing nah go on like with the reggae artists them there. Me forward and I name 1 and 2 of them were still I do the thing in about 1 and 2 artists cannot do it. You need more. And it's proven. Most of them reggae artists are them lazy, bro. Me not say no, if you get up every day and the drop songs. Reggae music was never about like quantity. Reggae music is like it was more of quality over quantity. You see me? You never see a reggae artist that drop 1 million songs for the year. No. When me say on the lazy, me not talk about not drop 1 million songs. We are talking about not release some quality music. Music where people can actually resonate with. We not here, you know. Maybe we not release, but we not here, you know. So Chronixx goes up, bam. Exile. Man forward out with a Blood Cleavers classic. So Exile suggests a kind of self-imposed distance or time away from public output of music. You see me? I remember, yes, he took a hiatus. So you see that time they were in never in a spotlight and everybody a ball say, yo, Chronixx, where Chronixx there? Why go on Chronixx a mad out and this and that? Because yes, but this one like a clip on me. I said, nah man, it come like Chronixx a mad. I said, nah man, it come like Chronixx a mad out. Because everybody they have to say from them, like from Chronixx never win the Grammy for the chronology. Like the people and say, yo, he mad out. But I don't know how true that was. Yeah, that's what I say. So watch it now. The album was released on the 10th of the 10th. 10 slash or dash or one want call it 10. His 33rd birthday. And people, for me, the album get 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was very calculated. That was a very calculated move by Chronixx and his team or whosoever. Whosoever pre that, whosoever meds that, whosoever come up with that. Very strategic. Very, very strategic. Big up on yourself for that. And people, yeah, we can see which part the album is strongly, like it's greatly influenced by Bob Marley. Because even the cover art. When you make the cover art, alright, pre the cover art. Pre the cover art. The cover art have a, like it can show you the Bob Marley influence. You see me? And most of the tracks them, yo, I listen to it and I tell you, say, yo, Bob Marley this, bro. As in, like, any selector right now cannot juggle. Like I play, even on a retro party. And they play some Bob Marley and go some Bob and squeeze in one and two of them Chronixx, you know. And me and you can't tell if our new song them a play or not, you know. Because the song just blend in back with them Bob Marley song. The Chronixx a take we back to the roots. He might bring me back to the roots. Between Bob Marley and Gregory Isaac. Between Bob Marley and Gregory Isaac. And that are the influence. And the influence that me I hear right through the album. Right throughout the album, bro. And me not lie you, the space needed this. I swear to God, the space needed this. This is a timeless masterpiece. This album is a timeless masterpiece. I one of them album there where we never know say yo, we didn't need this, bro. Like really and truly. Exile are one of them album there where we never know say yo, we needed this project. Just meds it no. And you know, funny enough, me I got through like I don't normally watch stories and them something there. So I on Instagram, I just randomly click on somebody's story. I don't know if I screenshot it, but I can't remember what the person said. The person say, yo, them just pre-Chronixx album and drop asleep while them listen to it. When they wake up, them have to just go back and turn on back chronology. Like people who do not understand music. Who do not understand music. The vibe I would like, you still like, you don't understand the vibe or whatever, the message what the man try to bring across. You lost. So, I ask one question again, you know, because I know some love ask question. I ask the people them, how are they liking Chronixx new album? And let me read some of the comments them. The person has a great reggae music, 10/10. See, 10 out of 10. Production crazy. Whole album a vibe. Right now, my favorite might be I Know What You're Feeling. He went straight old school on this one. Feel like I'm listening to a Bob album. You see same thing? Is the same thing? You feel like a Bob Marley we are listening to, bro. Like really and truly. And people, me telling this again. It's not like nothing wrong if you take inspiration from people. Nothing is wrong with being inspired by someone else. Nothing wrong with that. A person has a great album, 10 out of 10. Generation defining album. It is giving balance to the music space. Yes, dancehall is the popular music of Jamaica, but this album is going to help bring the much needed balance like how Sizzla and Capleton. Yeah, and the next person I say, the title is intriguing. Definitely gonna listen this. Yeah, man, love the album. Glad to hear him back. Yeah, it vibey. Good the G forward. Yeah, man, breath of fresh air. Sweet argument, wicked. People, what want to do you know? Want to use the comment section and want to comment on a favorite track from the album. Just comment on a favorite track from the album. And let me tell you this from now. You see, 2027, the album, yeah, I go get a Grammy nomination. And guess what? It might win a Grammy. Chronixx might finally get a Grammy now. Chronixx might finally get a Grammy now for this album. So I just came across this video with the policeman here. I talk about some bus business. Like, I don't even know what I'm going with this, but people, on a pre-war going.
So there was a viral video that shows these two vehicles being involved in a careless and dangerous driving situation in Portmore. We have these two vehicles in custody right now, and we are in the process of administering charges to the drivers, and we have noted some issues with the vehicles wherein the owners are going to be held responsible as well. But the key thing is that the manner of driving and behavior displayed by drivers and conductors of these buses was very outrageous. In fact, we are very appalled to know that these persons who are supposed to be the guardian of the lives of persons, to include children and elderly, were behaving in the manner that they were actually doing. We have to be responsible. Since the start of 2025, we have lost over 300 persons on our roads because of road traffic crashes. And many more persons have been injured and are suffering. In fact, we have properties that have been damaged. And so our health system as well as our employment system is severely affected. But more importantly, we continue to see driving of this particular manner that are taking the lives of persons needlessly. And in some instances, the persons who are behaving and perpetrating these kinds of bad driving, they are sometimes not the ones who are suffering. Let us be far more responsible. We are intent as a police force to rid the roads of these kinds of practices. And we will do all that is possible legally to ensure that persons who behave in similar manner, that they lose their driver's license, either to suspension or revocation. We will continue to be out there on the roads, and we will continue to use the Jamaica Eye system to detect and prosecute drivers who behave in this manner. We want to thank those responsible persons in the public who see these poor and dangerous behaviors to continue to send the videos and the photographs to indicate to us what is happening. We will continue to do our best to try and ensure that our roadways are safe.
You see, like how them know better, a big man them, you know. You see, like how the big man, they know better and they weren't doing better, obviously, clearly. Revoke them license. Revoke, not suspend nothing. Revoke their license. Make an example out of them. Make an example out of them. Revoke the license. That's all I can say. Them sickening, bro. Them public transport drivers, yeah, them sickening, bro. Just revoke them license and call it a day. All I raise the family, big up on yourself, and you don't know, say, I hate that, you know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click the like button, man. Big up on yourself.